I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to harm anybody. I just want to dream by myself. Let me do this by myself. Let me do this. Please. I want to die. I want to die. My body's shaking. My body's shaking. Fucking cool. You want to.
All right, guys. So this video you just finished watching, you see, this is Peller, what is called Peller accident video he recorded by himself. It's crazy. It's crazy, and this is why I choose to react on this topic. And why do I choose to react? I'm very happy that the Federal Road Safety Corps has decided to look into this matter. I said I was going to take my time, to react. And when I react, I will call out the Nigerian police force and the Federal Road Safety Corps as well. But I'm happy that the Federal Road Safety Corps has taken it upon themselves, to persecute Peller. So this news here says Federal Road Safety Corps to persecute TikToker Peller after Benz crash over dispute with lover Jarvis. Warns celebrities against reckless driving for social media clouds. Okay? So first and foremost, Peller is no longer a private entity or a private personality. Okay? So Peller is a public personality as it stands today. Take it or leave it. Peller is a celebrity on his own lane. Okay? So this is why, as we use our platforms to call out our political leaders, across board, we also use our platform to address whatever we sense that is not good. Okay? And you see, I must begin by saying, if we are building a society where justice is selective, if we look at people's, the way people behave in this society that we live today, and we feel this one is our favorite, this one is not our favorite, so therefore we'll speak when it's not our favorite, when it's our favorite, we'll keep quiet. Then we're building a very faulty foundation that is going to come back in the future to hurt every one of us if we are not careful. The same way we call out politicians and call out our leaders across board is the same way we as Nigerians must continue to call out anybody that is not doing what is right. Now, if you critically watch the video on what happened on Sunday, on what they call Peller accident, or call it whatever you want to call it, you will understand that that was a premeditated accident that was done intentionally. And you see, Peller is not just selfish to himself as an individual, as a young boy that just started life and want to buy himself in the name of love. And the funniest part of it is, I didn't see love among these two young people. What I see is an obsession. Okay, but let's leave that aside. Now, Peller, like I said before, is selfish to himself. Peller is selfish to the millions of followers he has across social media. He's a young man in a very tender age, 20 years, that have over 13-point-something million followers on TikTok, 2-point-something million followers on Instagram, millions on YouTube, on Facebook. He did not even try to give a second thought that if he buy himself now, what happens to his fans? How will his fans react? Those millions of people who are looking up to him, those thousands and millions of people who come to his live stream to laugh and smile when he's streaming live on TikTok, how would they react? That shows he's selfish. Then secondly, Peller is selfish to even his family, his immediate family. Those that care, that cares about him, those around him is selfish. Now, if you look at it very well beyond emotion and sentiment, he's also very selfish to the young girl, to Jarvis. Because imagine Peller buy on this accident. Imagine if he had by himself. What would have become the story of that young girl? What do you think would have become the outcome of that young girl? It means he would have finished the girl career. The girl career would have ended that on Sunday. Out of one boy's selfishness, out of one boy's decision, wrong decision. Now, Peller is not just selfish to Jarvis. Peller is also very selfish and wicked to the road users on that particular road that very day. And I've carefully listened to very few people that has reacted, to what happened on Sunday. I didn't see anybody talk about the lives of those people on that road. As far as I'm concerned, and this is why I said I am happy that the Federal Road Safety Corps has stepped into this to persecute him. As far as I'm concerned, Peller possesses threats to the lives of those road users at that particular minute and at that particular time that accident occurred. You see from the video you watch, a young man, pretending to be crying, who is completely lost in the name of love but obsession. And was saying he wants to buy himself, he wants to honor life himself. And he was saying that he don't want to, hurt anybody. And before you know it, boom. Imagine if there was a child or a woman being, not even a child alone, crossing that road that minute when that thing happened. Imagine if there was a vehicle coming, because if you are an experienced person that drive, if you're an experienced driver, you've been assessing road with driving experience, you will know that vehicle jumped across the road to the other side and went to hit that pervert. If you look at it from the video he recorded. Imagine there was a car coming, taking the other lane. That would have been a fatal accident. Imagine if there was keke, because this is Lagos, where keke run anyhow. Imagine if there were Okada bikes flying on at that spot that minute. Imagine what it would have turned into. This is why I feel like the government, not just the Federal Road Safety alone, even the police should look into it, investigating. Because in Western world, we must put sentiment and emotions aside and call a spade a spade. When we see one, if it's a developed country by now, Peller would have been put under house arrest. Why the authority would have, move on to do the investigation. And if it's 540, they will pick him up, get him arrested, charge him to court. And they will go and serve his jail time and come back. Nobody is bigger than the law. We want to build a safe and secure environment. We want a Nigeria that is for everybody. If we can be using our platform to call the government officials, our political leaders, then there is nobody that is bigger that we can call out when you default, when you are doing what is not good, when you do what is not right. Imagine if Peller has tied himself or by other people that Sunday. Because you said you break up with a girl and fight. I don't understand. This is why I am very, very, very happy that the Federal Road Safety Corps has looked into this matter and said we must persecute this guy. And after that, you could see, I saw a video where I was talking about, is it the white car you want him to buy to replace? Like, I don't understand. Why do I feel like even his management is not guiding him enough? They are not doing him much favor.